Jessie Goline, 5 Fast Facts You Need to Know. Jessie Goline, a former high school art teacher from Arkansas, is accused of having inappropriate relationships with 4 students, including 2 on the same day. The former teacher, who was arrested on September 20th, is from Jonesboro, Arkansas and is 25 years old. Her name is also given as Jessie Goline. She is one of a string of female teachers in the United States to be accused of inappropriate behavior with male students in the past year. Goline is accused of telling one of the students how good he looked in class, according to Arkansas Online. On her now deleted Facebook page, Goline wrote about her husband and Bible study. The page was deleted after it started filling with angry comments about the accusations. Here's what you need to know. 1. Goline is accused of taking 2 students to her apartment in a single day. Arkansas Online reported some of the details of the lurid accusations against Goline, who is married and filled her Facebook page with photos of herself with her husband. Here's her mugshot. She's accused of having inappropriate relationships with 4 students, but the accusations don't end there. According to Arkansas Online, authorities allege that one student was dropped off by a friend at Goline's residence in Jonesboro, where the 2 had sexual intercourse. Another student, enrolled in Goline's class, said the teacher picked him up one afternoon and took him to her apartment, where they had sex before she took him back home. Authorities said they learned that Goline had sex that same day with another student she had taken to her apartment. In one case, Goline is accused of taking a student enrolled in her class to her apartment for sex before taking him back to school, Arkansas Online reported. 2. The teacher is accused of sending a student a photo in a thong. Authorities also accuse Goline of sending inappropriate text messages to male students. According to KTV, the court documents stated that she began by sending texts to the students, which became more and more sexual in nature. The television station added of the allegations, yet another victim said Goline sent him sexually explicit text messages, including a photo of herself in a thong. He said Goline texted him that she would like to have sex with him, but he was too young. The students were from East Poinsett County School District and Mark Tree School District. Goline was an art teacher at Mark Tree High School from January through April 2016. 3. Goline is married and is accused of starting to cry after a parent outed her. KTV reports that Mark Tree police began investigating Goline in April when a parent threatened to come to the school and do bodily harm to her. The parent also reportedly said Goline was having sex with multiple students. School administrators became involved, and Goline came into the office and started crying, according to the television station, citing a court affidavit in the case. She's accused of telling the principal, "I'm not going to lose my husband," and admitting of the acts with students. "We had sex." In one case, Goline allegedly said she thought the student was older than he really was, reported the New York Post. 4. Goline could get as much as life in prison and wrote about Bible study on Facebook. Goline now faces very stiff charges. The allegations first surfaced in May. According to Fox News, Goline was booked into the Craighead County Detention Center Wednesday afternoon on a $5,000 bond and was waiting for an October 31st court appearance, but was released later in the day. If convicted, Goline could face 10 to 40 years, or life, in prison, Fox News reported. Her Facebook page says she was an art teacher at Mark Tree High School, studied art education at University of Arkansas, went to Berryville High School, lives in Jonesboro, Arkansas, is married, and is from Berryville, Arkansas. She mostly filled her Facebook page with photos of herself with her husband. She also wrote with one photo, "Bible study with these 2 is always lovely, especially when we get to sit outside, eat delicious food and wonder why James 2:24 is worded that way. Lutheran, I'm thankful for you both." 5. Multiple female teachers in the United States have been accused of sex-related allegations. Goline is but the latest female teacher to be caught up in a sex crime investigation. Among other recent cases, Lauren Bartley, a former substitute teacher at a Missouri high school, was accused of having sexual contact multiple times with a 17-year-old boy. Shanetta Reese, a gym teacher from Georgia, was accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a 15-year-old boy. Tracy Miller, a West Virginia teacher, was accused of sending nude photos to students. Natalie Lopez, a 27-year-old former substitute teacher at a middle school in New Jersey, was accused of having sexual contact with a student. Lindsay Jarvis, a 27-year-old middle school teacher's aide, was accused of the rape and sodomy of a student who was under the age of 16. Jarvis was arrested in Fayette County, Kentucky, on June 16. Then there's Lori Ramos. She's a 31-year-old Connecticut high school teacher who was accused of having sex with a special education